Alright, we're back. Welcome to Science Series number 9, Season 13, Freestyle Part 1. Yeah, this is Science Series 9. I forgot to repaint the 9. But yeah, we got quite the track here. Then again, you already saw it in the sled pull, which turned out great. Appreciate all the positive feedback. And next time I won't have a berm there because that was causing all sorts of issues. But anyways, this is Freestyle. Got a tanker truck between the two pans. And a bunch of Christmas trees. I love setting these up. Goes right back to the old days. So if you're just now joining us, who has won? Yes, Brutus won racing, Double Trouble won Triple Threat racing, and Tech Deck Wreck Deck won sled pull. So 2 for the Indies, 1 for the Felds. Oh, who's going to be taking Freestyle? Will it be another Indy or another Feld truck? Enough yapping, let's get on with it. First truck up in Freestyle is Michigan Ice Monster. And 4 hits for Michigan Ice Monster. Why won't this focus? Come on. Just trying to record here, man. Yeah, I'm kicking stuff over. We off to a great start. Anyways, hit 1, going for the Gears Rocket. And nice little sky wheelie. Pogo's hit. And going over to the other side, the sled pull lane. Alright, not a bad jump. You try to reverse it over the crush cars. And next hit going for the triple. And over he goes. 1 more hit to go. We're going to go for the racing lane. He wants to smash those pans. There's 2 of them this time. And not what he wanted to do. But he will get another attempt since he missed the ramp. And 1 more. And he just couldn't do it. And that is it for Michigan Ice Monster. Although he still got the lead, I almost forgot that he was the first truck out. So, yeah, truck to beat Michigan Ice Monster. Shouldn't take too long to take him down. And he's too close. But from one Chevy to the other, Titan up next. And 3 hits for Titan. Going for the Gears Rocket for hit number 1. And nice save. Not a bad start for Titan, but let's see what he can do on hit number 2. And went for the triple, but went to the racing lane instead. And final jump going for the middle. And new leader, Titan. Alright, next up, another Science Series veteran. It's Obsession. Only 2 hits for Obsession. Alright, hit number 1, taking on the triple. And not a bad leap. 1 more hit to go. Can he take down Titan? And new leader, Obsession. Looking for a chance to double down. Here comes Brutus. And only 1 shot for Brutus. And here we go. And direct hit into the pan, knocking over the tanker truck, but not enough to take down Obsession. But what a hit for Brutus. He's all fired up and ready to go. Here comes Backdraft. And 5 hits for Backdraft. Alright, anyways, 5 hits for Backdraft. Gonna go for the yellow lane. Starting off a little differently. Not how he wanted to start it. Had trouble keeping it straight. Now hit number 2, going for the Gears Rocket. Alright, much better. Kept it on all 4. And hit number 3, taking on the green lane, on the racing lane. And not what he wanted to do there. 2 more hits left. Next up, taking on the triple. Man, he's really struggling out there. Having some kind of mechanical issue. And I'm having some kind of speaking issue. What was that? And final hit going for the middle. Can he take down Obsession? And no. The answer is no. Slamming into the triple. And that is it for Backdraft. And up next, it's Monster Mutt Dalmatian. And 2 hits for the Dalmatian. Alright, hit number 1 going for the triple. Him bouncing all over the place. Should have put something between those obstacles. Dalmatian just bouncing all over the place. Let's see what he can do on his final jump as he takes on the middle. Oh! What a hit. Takes down 2 Christmas trees. And takes the lead. New leader, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. And please welcome this channel's first ever champion, the Patriot. And 4 hits for the Patriot. Gonna kick it off with the middle jump. Why not? Oh, he's definitely gonna go back to it because that was not satisfying whatsoever. That was hit number 1. Hit 2, Gears Rocket. And right on the mega cans. Hit number 3, going for the triple. And nice there. Perfect jump. And he's got one more move. Gonna go for the middle one more time. Hopefully he has a much better time doing it. Oh! And your leader still, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. And next up, this truck was added into the lineup in sled pull. It's High Roller. And it's going to be a 6 for High Roller. Alright, so we're going to go over here this time. The sled pull area, where there is now a double stack. And out of bounds, thank goodness that wasn't his final jump. Here we go, back on the other side. Gears Rocket up next. Woo! Hit number 3, going for the racing lane. Oh! Going all the way to the end, saying, watch out, Dalmatian. And next hit, going for the other racing lane, the green one. And into the triple, which is really getting messed up. It's getting knocked out of place. Thanks to Dalmatian and acting like a pinball machine. Bouncing all over the friggin' place. And speaking of the triple, going for that next. And tried to combo it by going for the double. And final jump, going for the middle. And comes up short. Your leader still, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. He's looking for a chance to double down. It's double trouble. Only 4 hits for double trouble. Let's get after it. Kicking things off with the green lane, or the yellow lane. It's the lane. He's going for it, and whoa. Alright, not bad for hit number 1. Now hit number 2, going for the Gears Rocket. And what a move. Straight up and down with a front flip. It's almost like what he did in Tacoma in 2013, except he didn't break a wheel off this time. Let's see what he can do here on the triple for hit number 3. Alright. And double trouble looking good. He really wants that double down. And live up to the name Double Trouble. But let's see what he can do on his final jump. Lining up for the middle. And comes up short, hits the mega can. And your leader still, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Alright, next up, this truck's already gotten 1 win this year. Looking to get another one, it's Equalizer. And it's a 3 for Equalizer. Tell you what, I'm excited to see the real one on back in the game under Mike Hawkins. You know, when he was building that chassis, the headers and the blue and orange shocks, I knew he was up to something. But anyway, here's this Equalizer lining up for the Gears Rocket. Oh, trying to do the same thing Double Trouble did, but not quite. Didn't get the right bounce. Anyways, next hit going for the triple. And over he goes. He's got one more hit. One more shot. Then again, they only get one shot to take down the leading truck. The other jumps are just for fun. And a hard hit there for Equalizer. Get S13 in the pans. Your leader still Dalmatian. Alright, next up. His teammates already won. He's looking for a win himself. Captain USA up next. And 6 hits for Captain USA. You want to go to start off with the yellow lane? Alright. And going to the other side, the sled pull lane for hit 2. Not what he wanted to do. And next hit going for the yellow lane. Oh, how about that? Next hit going for the triple. Alright, parks it perfectly. Yeah, nicely done. He's got 2 more hits. Next up being the Gears Rocket. Oh, wow. It's looking good out there for Captain USA. Got 1 more hit, and you know what? He's going to go for the yellow lane again. Felt pretty good about the first one. Oh. And he got too confident. Yep. Monster Mutt Dalmatian remains your leader. That was pretty close, though. The only other truck that has a chance to double down, respect the deck, is Tech Deck Wreck Deck. And 3 hits for Wreck Deck. Hit number 1 going for the Gears Rocket. Oh! A hard landing on the Mega Cans. Woo! I can't wait to do the heavy metal trucks. Nightwalker and Max D, although they probably won't be in this part. Anyways, hit 2, going for the triple. Even flow. Alright, not a bad jump. Final hit, going for the middle. Oh, slammed into Dalmatian. But despite that, Monster Mutt Dalmatian remains your leader. From one captain to the next, Captain America going up next. And another 6. Alright, 6 hits for Captain America. Gears Rocket up first. And not a bad start. Hit 2, going for the green lane. Looking good. Now going for the yellow lane. And over he goes, the same move Wreck Deck made. And next hit going for the triple. And nicely done. Nice save. And those cans are really getting messed up. And you know what, for his next hit, he's going to go for it again. Alright. And final jump going for the middle. And just like Wreck Deck, into Monster Mutt Dalmatian, all they're doing is pushing him further. Let's fix that. There we go. The Monster Mutt Dalmatian remains your leader. All y'all have to do is go around him. Alright, next up, it's Octinator. That's another truck we haven't seen in a while on this channel. And he's only got 1 hit. It's going to be a 1-hit wonder for the squid. And he comes close, but not enough to take down Dalmatian. He's been chasing that victory for 13 years now. Nitro Hornet up next. Where'd it go? Let's try it again. Has to land flat. That's the rule. Do it from this side. And only 2 hits for the Hornet. Alright. 2 hits for Nitro Hornet. Gears Rocket up first. And comes up short. And final jump going for the middle. And once again, Nitro Hornet gets stung. Monster Mutt Dalmatian remains your leader. Next up is the leader of the Mohawk Nation, Mohawk Warrior. And 2 hits for Mohawk Warrior. Gonna kick it off with the triple. And nicely done. That's a pretty realistic. That's a pretty realistic rollover. Landed on the cars, did a bit of a wheelie, and over he went. We'll see what he can do on this jump. For it's his last jump. Oh! What a leap. Do we have a new leader? No, we do not. Man, that looks so close. But Monster Mutt Dalmatian remains your leader. Alright, next up, representing DC, it's Batman. And 5 hits for the Batman. Kicking things off with the racing lanes. And nice save. Next hit going for the green lane. And not what he wanted to do. Alright, going to the bigger stuff now. Going for the Gears Rocket. What the heck was even that? Hit number 4, going for the triple. And over he goes again. 1 more hit to go. Can he take down Dalmatian? And takes down a couple of Christmas trees, but not enough to take down Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and end it here for part 1 of Freestyle. Stay tuned for part 2. Will Monster Mutt Dalmatian claim another victory this year? Or will somebody else take him down? Raise the bar even higher? When they got all that room there, it can happen. Got quite a few heavy hitters coming up. So, part 2. Oh, I did not mean to zoom out that far, but... Oh.